Three, two, one!
Good morning and Assalamualaikum to my lovely Madam Shatila and my fellow friends. Before starting my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Farah Andin Tisibli and my matrix number is 20DPN20F2064. So let's continue with our presentation. Today, me and my friends will present about our activity as a sponsor committee of newly registered trade union in our company. Also to give them explanation and attract new members. Then our group required to make a presentation on the trade union to all employees based on company that operates in Malaysia. We choose Dayang Enterprise and Berhad Company. This slide is introduction of Dayang Company. Dayang Enterprise Berhad is one of the earliest and most experienced providers of integrated services to the oil and gas industry. Dayang is involved in the provision of maintenance services, fabrications, operations, hookup and commissioning and catering of marine vessels. The company operation commenced with Delft in 1980, whose initial business was the trading of hardware material and supply of manpower for the offshore oil and gas industry. Since its inception, the company has been awarded in numerous contracts, including those by Petronas Carigali, Sarawak Shell Berhad, and ExxonMobil. Dayang, who has today over 2,000 employees and had maintained a good safety track record, Dayang has received numerous awards from Petronas Carigali, Sarawak and Sabah Shell, the ex-Nippon Oil and Gas, Murphy Oil, Kepok, PTIPS, and Repsol, and C. Hibiscus is widely recognized as a reputable provider of maintenance and support services within the oil and gas industry. Okey, secara ringkasnya, pengenalan untuk company Dayang ini ia telah ditubuhkan pada 1980 dengan perniagaan awalnya ialah perdagangan bahan, perkakasan dan bekalan tenaga manusia untuk luar pesisir industri minyak dan gas. Selama kewujudan company ini, ia telah menerima pelbagai anugerah kontrak sebagaimana yang telah saya terangkan tadi. Next slide is about objective. We have 3 objectives, which is number 1, to gain trust from employees that safety at work is guaranteed, iaitu untuk mendapatkan kepercayaan daripada pekerja, keselamatan di tempat kerja adalah terjamin. And then number 2, consistently provide training and legal advice for member, iaitu secara konsisten sediakan latihan dan undang-undang nasihat untuk ahli, terutamanya ahli-ahli baru. Number 3, no separation of wages even if the company loses, iaitu tidak penindasan terhadap gaji walaupun syarikat mengalami kerugian. Okay, that's all from me. For the next slide will be presented by Lini Anak Silikau.
Thank you, Farah. My name is Lini Anak Silikau, number 320 DPM 20F 2007. The benefit of trade union toward employee is to get a better wages. Trade union help to protect worker from unfair wages practice, such as unpaid wages or not get a better wages. They ensure that workers receive their better wages, including proper overtime pay, bonuses, or other entitlement. Trade union also handle wages-related grievances and mediate disputes between workers and management. Next, insurance plan. Trade union have collective bargaining power to negotiate for better insurance plan on behalf of their members. An insurance benefit plan is a great way to show your employee that you care about them. They pay a certain amount of money to cover the employee's medical treatment. Union ensure that workers receive fair treatment and that their insurance claim processes efficiently. So the benefit of trade union trade company is in communication channel. Trade union can serve as effective channel of communication between workers and management by providing a formal platform for dialogue that can help foster better understanding and cooperation between the two parties, leading to better employee relations. It is important to note that the effectiveness of communication channel between union and companies may vary depending on the specific content, the industry, and the relationship between union and management. Open and collaboration communication is the key to realizing the benefit of union in creating effective communication channel within the company. Last but not least, benefit for company in consistency and stability. Trade union negotiate collective agreement with employer that align the terms and conditions of employment for the union workforce. This agreement provide a degree of stability by setting clear guidelines and standards regarding wages, benefit, working hours, and other employment conditions. With this agreement in place, company can avoid frequent negotiation and maintain a consistent framework for labor relations. This can reduce the likelihood of labor disputes, strike, or disruption, creating a more predictable and stable work environment for the company.
Greetings to my audience, and let me shout out to our noble lecturer, Madam Chatila. My name is Veronica Simba Ana Edward, and my matrix number is 20 DPM 20F2046. Without any further ado, let's get started. According to TUA 1959 Section 2, for forming and registration of a trade union, the following steps should be completed. First, once a decision is made to form a union within a month, the application of registration must be made. All unions are required to register with the Director General of Trade Unions in order to operate legally. They must apply to the Director General within a month of establishing a trade union, but they may ask for extension of 6 months. The completed application form signed by at least 7 members. Moreover, the application form must be accompanied by the required fees and printed copy of the rules or constitution of the unions. Furthermore, the application must include the name of the union and its address. Moreover, the names, addresses, and occupation of the members who are making the application along with the union's officers should be mentioned in the application. Finally, Director General may require other information such as a copy of the MOI meetings and the workers who wish to establish the union or etc. Due to TUA 1959, Section 2, the most important criteria for a union to be registered is that its intended members must come from the same or similar trade, occupation, or industry. In the context of Malaysian industrial law, the Right to Industrial Act is recognized by is severely restricted. While workmen are not denied their right to strike, this right is limited to achieve a balance between unrestricted freedom to strike and the need for industrial peace is in the interest of economic development. A trade union must comply with all the laws, especially the provisions of the TUA 1959. It should be deter any member from carrying out illegal activities such as strike, administer funds of company on a proper manner and in accordance with the union's rules, as well as the law is responsibility of trade unions. Trade union must serve notice for recognition on employers or trade union of employers. Hello, welcome back. For this slide is about reason why employees need to register as a member. And then number 1, collective bargaining power. Trade unions represent the collective interests of their members and negotiate with employers on their behalf. By joining a union, employees can have a stronger collective voice in negotiating wages, benefits, working conditions, and other employment terms. This can lead to a better outcomes for employees in terms of higher salaries, improved safety standard, and fairer treatment. So number 2, training and professional development. Trade unions often offer training programs and opportunities for professional development to their members. In the gas and oil industry, where specialized skills and knowledge are crucial, union members may have access to specialized training courses, certifications, and apprenticeship programs. This can enhance their career prospect, promote skill development, and increase their earning potential. So number 3, the last one is job security and protection. Working in the gas and oil industry can be challenging with fluctuating market conditions and potential industry-specific risks. Trade unions often provide job security measures such as seniority provisions, grievance procedures, and protection against arbitrary terminations. Unionized workers may have better job stability and legal recourse if they face unfair treatment or job-related issue. So that's all from me.
Scenario is the employee complain about their language barrier among the workers. They having a trouble in communicating because of different language and culture. A strike involves a collective work stoppage by employees to put pressure on the employer to address their concerns. In the case of language barrier complaint, employees may go on strike to draw attention to the issue and demand measures such as language training program, hiring interpreter or resources for cultural understanding. The strike can be temporary, indefinite, depending on the negotiation and progresses made in resolving the complaint. Like Dayang Enterprise hired the employee from overseas. The issue was the local employee having a trouble in communicating with different language. That's all from me. I hand over the next slide to the next presenter.
Alright, method to solve. First, provide classes for employee. Offer free classes for learning the language of another office. Here at Nulab, our Japan office takes weekly English classes. Many of our staff have become conversational or fluent because of these classes. This has opened up opportunities for our English-speaking teams to communicate better with our Japanese officer. Second, visual method of communication. Words often fail us, and when they do, showing can be a lot more effective than telling. Use visual and diagrams to explain complicated concepts. Visual cues are invaluable for getting everyone on the same page, not to mention thinking more creatively about new solutions. So the conclusion, creating a database of company resources can also help your team independently seek more information on topics they don't understand. If your written communication are primarily through email or chat apps, get in the habit of attaching these resources to better explain company initiatives and answer common questions. Language barriers can be challenging, but working with people of different cultures and backgrounds drive innovations, creativity, and success. Don't let language barriers stand in the way of embracing everything a diverse workplace offers. That's all from us. Thank you. And if you have any question, just feel free to ask. Alright, bye.